What up, what up? It's your boy Wiz Khalifa, man, right here on iLLVibes, DMV.com. Okay. My name's Wiz Khalifa, 21-year-old rapper from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? This to teach you how to fly, Rostrum Records, Captain of the Spaceship, Taylor Gang. Okay. My name means Khalifa is Arabic for successor. It means like a shining light, somebody who's going to lead the people to something greater or something promised. And Wiz, just because I was always the youngest cat, they said I was wise beyond my years, and anything I touched I was good at. So they called me a young Wiz, and that's where Wiz Khalifa came from.
All this good weed that I'm puffing got me feeling like there ain't a place I can't go, ain't a thing I won't do. And I'm awake, so I guess my dreams.
My sound is really just based on music itself. I don't really go in there and try to make straight up rap records or straight up hip hop records. You know what I'm saying? I'm very musically inclined. I listen to all types of music, rock, pop, hip hop as well. So I mix it all together, and whatever I'm feeling like that day or whatever the beat, you know what I'm saying, that I choose, whatever that does to me, that's where my music goes. And I really learned to grow and tap into that more musical side of me. So that's where you see that progression from my earlier recordings onto now, is I really just figured out how to become a more musical person, on top of being a good lyricist.
I'll hit you up when I roll through.
Just the whole trip from being underground and then getting mainstream, it's really an outside looking in type of thing if you're an artist like me, because I just see myself as still working and still learning every day. So it just, more people who didn't know me, they know me now, and then, you know, more people, they looked at me a certain way because I had a song on the radio or a video. But for me, it was more like I had more work to do to maintain that and really build on top of that, so people know me for more than just the song or just those two songs. So it was definitely it's a good thing, you know what I'm saying, to be able to go through that and then learn to deal with, you know, the attention as well as still working, you know what I mean, and staying grinding and focused on what's important. Yeah, it's definitely intentional. I mean, it's not like I go around and be like, well, I don't want anybody on my songs, but I don't feel like I should, you know, get these artists who are already established and, you know, have them to boost my career when I could make my own stamp and establish myself and then appear to these same artists, you know what I'm saying, and like be on the same level as them instead of, you know, being this guy up here and then I'm down here. So like, and really I just want to meet artists and have personal relationships with them, like, you know what I'm saying, instead of it just being a label hooking it up or me paying them and sending them the verse. Like, I'd rather us be in the studio and do some stuff. So that's mainly where that comes from. Like, I really haven't just ran into the right people. I'm working on a mixtape with Currency right now, so that's a good example of just two good people running into each other. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Like, it ain't on purpose. It just hadn't worked out like that yet.
Different from the last plane. Say we the same, but I'm nothing like you guys, nigga. I'm a freaking flyer, Taylor gang, or drink and drive. Die. Now everybody's mourning. I think we're running out of liquor, bring some more in.
There's definitely a scene bubbling out here in Pittsburgh. Like you said, only thing you really know about is me, and I'm still trying to make sure I'm established and working hard to, you know, boost, you know, my scene later on into the future, you know what I'm saying? But right now, there's cats like Kev the Hustler, you know what I'm saying? There's labels like Heavy Hustle, Zone 4, there's people like OE and Boaz, and really people who's making noise and doing their thing out here, you know what I'm saying? So with me, there's a lot of cats, and them is the people who you'll really see featured on my projects, or you'll see me featuring on their projects as well. So, I mean, there's definitely a little bit of a scene out here.
Got me feeling so professional. 3-hour trip with only 15 minutes left to go. A small comparison should let you know, cause only time you niggas.
My favorite types of music besides hip hop would have to be like, it's the type between like rock and like old school like R&B soul type stuff. And my favorite song of all time is not hip hop. It's like Angel by Nitty Baker, which would be kind of crazy, or Walking on the Moon by the Police. Like, I like different types of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Rock music, pop music, so anything, everything.
And you don't really want this night to end, do you? So sip slow, oh, oh. And I'ma put this thing on cruise control. See, I'm not ready to go. We in the air, you oh so low.
The military really didn't have too much to do with my influence on music at all. Like, it really only helped me to, you know, be able to deal with new people that I really didn't know, and just being comfortable with being myself around people who was going to be acting however they were, wherever they were. So my musical influences really come from my parents. Like, my dad always played records in the house, and my dad was really into music. He never did his own music, but he was just always really into music and listening to music and trying to play music, but like, he never really took it serious. It was just more like a fun thing for him. So just having that in the house all the time, it just rubbed off on me. Like, my love for music definitely comes from my dad and my mom and just the people around me, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't really say the military and me moving around had anything to do with my music. It definitely helped me to be able to like appreciate different cultures and appreciate what different people have going on where they are, because I live somewhere and then somewhere else would be totally different. They talk, walk, say totally different things, so it helped me respect that. But Pittsburgh, just being where Pittsburgh is at, we get that whole mixture of everything anyway, so that's where that comes from. My favorite is Pittsburgh. Out of all the places that I lived in, my favorite is definitely Pittsburgh. Everywhere else was, I lived there, it was temporary, it was cool, it was fun while it lasted, but I always needed to come back home.